Hello everyone and welcome back to DailyCrest, your trusted source for the latest news and analysis. I'm Mercy and today we're diving into the latest economic developments in the United States. I'm here to break down the numbers and provide you with insightful commentary on the recent wholesale inflation figures. So let's get started. In today's news, we're focusing on the recent update from the Labor Department about wholesale inflation in the United States. Despite a slight increase in July, it appears that inflationary pressures have been gradually easing this year after the alarming heights reached in 2022. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. According to the report released by the Labor Department, the Producer Price Index, which measures inflation before it affects consumers, rose by 0.8% in July 2023, compared to the same month last year. This follows a 0.2% year-over-year increase in June, which was the smallest annual rise since August 2020. On a month-to-month basis, producer prices went up by 0.3% from June to July, marking the largest increase since January. Now, let's break down what's been driving this increase in wholesale inflation. The rise in services prices, especially in areas like the management of investment portfolios, played a significant role in the month-to-month increase. In addition, wholesale meat prices saw a sharp rise in July, contributing to the overall uptick in the index. Despite this increase, analysts suggest that the rise in wholesale prices from the previous month's low levels is still indicative of an overall trend of easing inflation. It's important to note that these figures reflect prices charged by manufacturers, farmers, and wholesalers, giving us a glimpse into how consumer inflation might evolve in the coming months. The Federal Reserve's 11 interest rate hikes seem to have had an impact, as wholesale inflation has steadily decreased from its peak of 11.7% in March 2022. The latest report also reveals that when we exclude volatile food and energy prices, the core wholesale inflation rose by 2.4% from July 2022, similar to the year-over-year increase reported for June. Looking at the broader economic picture, recent data also showed that consumer prices rose by 3.3% in July compared to the previous year, slightly higher than the 3% increase in June. However, core consumer inflation, which excludes food and energy, rose only by 0.2% from June, matching the smallest month-to-month increase in nearly 2 years. To gain some expert insight into these developments, we reached out to Rubila Faruqi, Chief U.S. Economist at High Frequency Economics. Faruqi noted that the report showed producer prices running above expectations, but she added that the year-on-year changes still show headline producer prices below and core heading towards 2%. Faruqi and many other economists and market analysts believe that the Fed's most recent rate hike in July might be its last for now. As we await the Fed's decision during their upcoming meeting in September, several economic reports will be reviewed, including consumer price data, the Fed's favored inflation gauge, and the August jobs report. In conclusion, the data points to a moderation in inflation over the past year, bringing it closer to the Federal Reserve's 2% target level. The combination of more moderate price increases and a resilient job market has raised hopes of achieving a soft landing for the economy, finding that delicate balance between curbing inflation and avoiding a recession. That's it for today's update on wholesale inflation in the US. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to DailyCrest for more informative updates. I'm Mercy and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning into DailyCrest, your go-to source for insightful news coverage. Stay informed and stay curious.